Pulsar Modular is going to release a new EQ very soon. I was able to test the beta version. Since the pending issues belong to other tools and not the plugin, we are ready to take a look at it. This one is expensive as the other tool, but is it any good? Let's find out. Before starting, I want to remember that everything I say is just my honest opinion. I'm not here to trick you saying what companies would like me to tell you. Unfortunately, this is very rare even in our field. You know, it's easier to get money from companies faking review instead to being honest and hoping for some appreciation. So if you like it and you appreciate that, you can find the links in the description. I'm curious to listen in action, so now I'm gonna try it over a mix. Just keep in mind, I want to hear the sound and showing it to you. So the purpose is not to make the mix to sound better or whatever, but just to listen the plugin. The curves works very well, and the frequency range cover the whole spectrum, and this is very good. The UI is nice, it could be better though. The knobs are stepped, so they introduce the sliders to fine-tune everything if needed. Maybe if the knobs were continuous instead, we could get rid of the sliders and make the UI a bit more cleaner. Of course, this is not an issue, it's just a suggestion. What I don't like is how Soul and O2 increase the volume. When loudness is involved, you cannot really understand if what you are doing is better or it's just because it's more louder. This is enough to make these options useless, cause you don't want to apply something you cannot really hear. It may be better or maybe worse, but with loudness differences you cannot take a conscious decision. Cause you know, till something is louder, it's perceived as better, even if it's not. Play around with this EQ, I just found out this plugin do something even when everything is disabled. So I was curious to disable every module and then make a copy with phase shift, just to listen the differences. That's weird. Now let's bring the volume up just to hear the differences better. We got something from the whole spectrum and some noise. If you like this video, remember to give it a like, subscribe and enable notifications too. The plugins have a very nice curves and the range of frequencies you can work with are wide enough. The manual is also well written and you cannot have any issue to understand what everything does. What I don't like is the loudness that are bring by O2 and Soul. Well, these make them unusable in my opinion. So, what about the price? Is it worth it? Of course, it's personal. You may also want to spend hundreds of dollars into a bottle of fresh air. If it makes you happy, well, there's nothing wrong with that. Anyway, here, in my opinion, what you can achieve, it can be done with any digital EQ. And this is also true for other analog-like EQ. The only difference is the workflow. This is something that works till a certain price point. After that, it's not. And with this EQ, that price point is way beyond. Last but not least, the tests I made with phase inverted makes me perplexed. I'm not sure if I would use something that behaves like that in a mastering session. I prefer to have the full control in the entire mastering process, to be sure to do not introduce any weirdness, especially that noise. That's it for this video, let me know what you think. See you in the next one, ciao!